What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan. This is Auto Detour, and I have with me Eric from RacingRamFam. Yeah, so go follow him on Instagram and YouTube. So he's a far better mechanic than I am because, well, he does it for a living, and I just kind of do it enough to get myself in trouble. But he's here today with Betzy, and if you guys don't follow him, he put out a call-out video calling me out in the grandpa truck. So they're both not super modified at this point.
No, they're both V8 four-wheel drive extended cab short box Minnesota trucks.
Yeah, so Eric's got another motor he's building and put in there. He's doing a custom header manifold crazy. He's cutting up long tube headers to put twin turbo
on it. Twin GT35s on a built 5.9 Magnum, which this already has a built 46 RE in it, and then I have 456 gears and Detroit locker in the rear and a Detroit locker in the front. So
yeah, but he's lifted with big old 35s on it. I'm obviously rocking the stock Steelies here.
Yeah, but on the street you're
it's gonna help me weight wise.
Yes, and aerodynamic wise.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen my videos on my truck, I'm doing a large single turbo. I think it's a 76 millimeter CX Racing, kind of your Chinese knockoff turbo.
That's all right. Both my turbos are Chinese eBay turbos.
So we're both kind of doing cheapy turbo builds, but not to say we can't upgrade those turbos later on down the road. But yeah, so Eric's here. He's going to check out the VIPER. If you haven't seen that yet, I don't know where you've been on my channel, but the VIPER is behind that door there. We're going to check that out. We got some very important scientific business to do. He's brought Betzy, is the name of the Ram here. Brought Betzy over. We're going to go out and we're going to race Betzy against Grandpa Truck in stock form, and then from there it's kind of a race to get them both turbocharged, and then of course we'll race them after because well, he called me out, so we got to see who is faster after the turbo build. And then I think when we're done with that, we'll head over to Eric's place so you guys can check out what he's doing with Venom, his SRT-10 Ram. A ridiculous build there. You got what, a 96 millimeter
Borg Warner, 8.3 Viper motor. So he's the 8-liter Viper motor. So
yeah, so he's the next generation Viper motor after my Viper. So
just in a truck.
Yeah, it's just in a truck. A little heavier, a little bigger.
Yeah.
So
less aerodynamic again.
Yeah.
Both ways. I'm heavier.
Yeah. So anyway, well, that'll be cool. I hope you guys stick around for the whole video because we got all kinds of stuff to do today. So we'll talk to you guys in a minute.
Holy crap.
There she is.
I still can't believe you drove in this now.
Twice.
I feel like the real Viper people are going to hate you.
Well, so guys, I specifically bought this one with a little bit higher mileage so I don't have to be super careful about keeping the mileage down.
Yeah.
It's not in perfect shape because I want to drive it. I don't want it to just sit in the garage. And like Eric just mentioned, I've had it out in the snow twice already, which is terrible with these 335 summer tires.
How did it do though? I'm kind of curious. Like,
awful.
Because you went on the lake, didn't you?
No.
Or did you guys just go
I just took it to the parking lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I found an entrance to get on the lake. That would have been okay, but it was kind of steep. I didn't think I'd be able to get off the lake.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a 2000, so it's kind of like that middle child Viper. It's the first one that didn't have the forged internals, but it's the last one that didn't have ABS. But other than that, I mean, the car is in fantastic shape, especially for the age and mileage.
What kind of mileage is on it?
It's got 41,000 on it.
41,000.
So, I mean, that's high mileage for a Viper.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just want to drive the wheels off it because I bought it to make videos. I didn't buy it to have it sit in the garage.
No.
So.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I got Toyo Proxy's R888s on it. They're brand new. The guy put them on right before I bought it. Windows are all tinted.
I'm at 89,000 miles on my truck.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, but it's on the 4th engine. So.
Yeah, well.
So we're a little bit different. It wouldn't be on the 4th engine, but it's had a very hard life.
Yeah, you've lowered the reliability slightly.
Yeah, and then the guy before me had nitrous on it. The guy before that had a Pro Charger on it, and the guy before that shot about way too much nitrous as well. So
Dang.
Yeah, it's had quite a life.
Yeah, it's been run hard, yeah, put away wet.
Pretty. Yep.
So if you ever want to steal Gen 2 Viper parts,
yeah, so you don't lock the hood.
The hood doesn't lock. You just pop it up here on the front bumper. There we are.
The
There it
8
is.
liter. Oh, 8 liter Gen 2 Viper motor. I love the red.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a deeper red. It's more like a kind of a light red. Yeah, I haven't got to explore it too much yet. I know it has aftermarket exhaust. That's obvious. I don't know what's under that heat wrap for the headers.
Those look like stock headers.
Yeah, could be stock manifolds.
Yeah, that looks like stock.
Looks like
they're tubular. Those are tubular. Those might be actual headers.
They might
be
be
cast. Yeah, no, it's smooth.
So, I mean, it's loud enough to have headers on it.
Yeah.
Well, let me get the keys. We'll fire it up.
Yeah, sure.
It's so loud.
Oh, I love it.
Alright, so we're done looking at the Viper. Eric is behind me in big old Betzy. We're going to go find a safe place to go do a few roll races to give you guys an idea of which one of our trucks before the modifications is faster. So, should be a lot of fun. So let's get to it. Think younger thoughts.
Huh?
Think younger thoughts.
Yeah, me too. It goes green.
Here we go, green light, here we go. Ah! Green arrow. Come on. All right, here we go. Alright guys, we are at Eric's house now. You can see the Viper truck, Venom, sitting behind me here, but I think you just witnessed maybe the slowest drag race of all time. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, not gonna lie, we couldn't buy a red light for the life of us, but we finally got one at the end there. Then we ended up talking when the light turned red, so.
And then we were like, oh shit, it's green.
So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We just wanted to kind of get a baseline before we both modify. I'll show you the engine and twin turbo build he's doing for Betzy. Sitting out in the street over there. He's got it in the garage here, and we'll also look at his awesome project on Venom, the Ram here. But
no, that drag race was probably the slowest but the funnest drag race, because it wasn't like we were worried about spinning out.
Yeah.
We weren't worried about doing a burnout. You know, I mean, it was more focused on RPMs and when to ship.
Yeah.
So
it was a lot of fun.
Grandpa Truck's got to take the win on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I beat him on the dig, but I kind of jumped him and he did a burnout. So
yeah,
I gotta say he on every pole he would just come right back up and take Betzy. So
yeah, my
you won this round, Mr. Auto Detour.
Yes. Put 1 in the W column for Auto Detour for this one. But yeah, my drag slicks didn't hook on the steelies there, so not in the wet. So that was but it was a lot of fun.
It was probably the slowest fun I've ever had.
Yeah. So let's look at some fast stuff now. All right,
So this is the motor that's going in Betzy. This is a 5.9 Magnum, but this one's fully built. This one has it's bored 30 over, so it's a 365, which makes it a 6-liter. Stock crank, stock block, I-beam connecting rods, Eagle I-beam connecting rods, KB flat top piston, stock heads, big Hughes camshaft, all the valve train for it. I gotta actually take it all apart, so there'll be more videos of that. I gotta take it all back apart because I gotta re-gap the piston rings because I set it up for a naturally aspirated setup. So I have it pretty tight. So I gotta open it all back up and redo it. And it's been sitting for 3 years under a bag, so I should probably open it up again.
Probably.
And then these are the turbo headers we're making. We're gonna have 2 GT35s with the 90s sitting about right here.
So if you guys are a little confused here, this is the front of the motor. He's cut up these long tubes and welded them on his own brackets here, and he's gonna mount the turbos. We'll get a shot of the turbos here in a second, but they're gonna be up here, sitting up in front of the motor.
Yeah, with these little 90s, we're gonna throw out the ends of them. So then the turbo mounts right up to that guy.
So if you guys haven't subscribed to Racing Ram Fam by now, go do that now. You're getting dangerously close to 1,000 subscribers.
I know, 660. So
660. So let's go give him a little help, get him up to 1,000 subscribers, so we can actually get a little bit of cash for these projects. Not that it's gonna pay for it. Let's walk over to the big dog here now. So tell us about your setup on Venom here.
So that's the stock motor sitting over there. We'll take a look at that in a couple seconds over on the engine. But this is now an 8.3 liter Viper V10. This is a same thing. This is a fully built engine. Stock crank, stock block. We got H-beam Cali rods in it, diamond forged pistons, flat tops as well. We have stock cam, stock head, stock compression ratio. So this is actually like a stock Viper engine, just it's beefed up to hold the boost, because I had a problem before where I went on the dyno, it over boosted on 12 pounds and it shot a rod through the block. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit. But this is a 96 millimeter Borg Warner turbo.
Put your head next to that.
I know. Here, you
could just. That thing is just massive.
Yes. So this is So this is a SX400 style turbo, 5-inch downpipe. Everything's been built by me. Last winter I went hard and built this whole turbo setup. So. Yeah, pretty much this winter it was more finalizations. I rebuilt the rear differential. So it's new motor. When I first bought it, I rebuilt the transmission. So it's new motor, new transmission, new rear differential. So we should be good for a whole season of drag racing.
Yes, that's right. So I mean, Eric has done all this work himself. You can go check it out on his channel. I mean, motor out, everything. He's made all the piping. Yep. He's done
all
everything.
My crappy paint work.
It looks really good, actually.
You like that? That's the wrinkle black VHT.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of some of that.
No, I got extra cans. You can have some. But yeah, I did my valve covers in that wrinkle black. Only thing I need to do is, for aesthetics wise, is I need to paint the intake manifold because it's a little dirty. But so all I'm doing before we start a drag race season is I have to figure out my boost controller because I was having problems with that electrically. I have a smaller exhaust housing for it, so I don't know if you guys know anything about turbos, but so the exhaust comes through, spins around here, and then it comes out here. So we're getting a smaller size exhaust housing, so we have more back pressure. So the exhaust coming before the turbo has a little bit more pressure to spool the turbo faster. So pretty much we're just gonna lower the spool time on it. Same motor, fuel system, so we'll probably this fuel system's only rated for 750 wheel, so we're gonna probably be around there, 750 wheel. So that's about 850 crank. So, and then next year I have a camshaft for it already. I'll redo camshaft, put a bigger fuel system in it, and we'll shoot for that big 1,000 number. But I think this year I'm going to chill at 720. That's the most horsepower I've ever driven. So gonna see what
that's a lot in a truck.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what it does in the quarter mile. I think I need to worry more about weight reduction than I do horsepower, because even when it was stock, it was spinning off the line. So even with the 390, the 15.5-inch wide rear drag radials that I have, it still spins off the line. So I think we need to transfer some weight into the back, and I think we need to get rid of some of the weight in the front.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously super cool setup, running way more horsepower than my Viper, but
it also
weighs a lot more and
it's
more aerodynamic.
This is about a 4x8 sheet of plywood going through the wind.
Yeah, he's a turbocharged refrigerator.
Yep.
But comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Who do you think would take it between my
Gen 2 Viper,
stock Viper, versus Eric's Venom here? So, like he said, he's going to be running somewhere in north of 700 wheel horsepower.
You're going to probably be in that 400 wheel horsepower range.
Yeah, so
I don't know. We'll have dyno videos,
yeah,
drag racing videos. This summer is going to be really cool, guys. So I hope you guys check out Auto Detour. Like, this is going to be a pretty sweet summer. Me and him are going to be doing a lot of stuff together. We're talking about going off-roading with the trucks. We're talking about drag racing with the cars. We're talking about dynos, car shows. So we got a pretty good lineup set up.
Yeah,
pretty excited.
Between the Viper, the S8, my truck turbo build, Eric's turbo build here, and then the twin turbo build on Betzy, the big old Ram. There's plenty of content to go around. So
and then you guys got to see F600 when he's back.
Oh yeah, you got to check out his
big 1976 F600 diesel swapped, but yeah,
you gotta check
that'll
that out
for another time. It's chilling at the cabin, so
he's got some tractor pulls with videos on that one.
Yeah. So want to see the blown up motor?
Yeah, let's go check that out.
So this is the stock block, stock crank. Well, you can see right here. Here, I'll put my light out. All the chunks of piston and rod and block in here. So this is the original oil pan. You can see right there, that's where cylinder 3 rod smacked the you see it broken right there, and then these are all chunks of piston and connecting rod.
Yummy.
Everything. So then if you come over to the engine here, so you can see it smacked right there. You can see in there, this is the oil gallery, or what was left of the oil gallery.
Oh yeah.
And then right here we have a hole in the side of the block.
I like it.
See it? Yeah. You're getting it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So the crankshaft's good, that's the only thing. And then this is connecting rod 9, as you guys can see, it's in an S shape. It goes like this, where it's supposed to be straight. And then this is connecting rod 3 that caused the problem.
I don't see the problem.
No, I think we can weld that back together. It's just a short throw connecting rod.
Yeah. Get more displacement.
Yeah, short throw connecting rod. But yeah, so pretty much that's what happened to my original Viper motor.
Dang, dude, that sucks. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you go subscribe to Eric over here at RacingRamFam. I'll put all his information on the screen here. Follow him on Instagram. Check out everything he's doing with Venom, the SRT-10 Ram, the twin turbo build on Betzy over there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Grandpa,
hey guys, go pick yourself up one of these Auto Detour sweatshirts. I'm not gonna lie,
Look at
this
that.
baby blue sweatshirt is probably one of my favorite sweatshirts. They're comfortable, they're warm. It's like 20 degrees in Minnesota, and they're good sweatshirts. But guys, check out Ryan's builds. Like, he's got a Viper, he's got an Audi with a V10, so he's got 2 V10s, and now he's got a truck with a turbo build. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button, click that like button. Like, this dude's doing big stuff, so you guys gotta keep checking him out.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
that means a lot, and thanks for the support with the sweatshirt. I gotta say, I have mine on too.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in those, no pressure, but there is a link down below for t-shirts or sweatshirts. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.